Hello fellow YouTubers, how's it going out there in YouTube land? Hopefully your day and night is going pretty good for you. Well, something that came along here the last couple of days, I picked up another project vehicle that I'll be showcasing on my channel pretty soon. And one thing that really caught my eye and was too good to pass up and I wanted to share with you guys is this old battery that came with the vehicle. Now this is an old Walmart battery. I've done some reviews on Walmart batteries in the past, especially the ones for 50 bucks, and they're a pretty good bargain. Now, what really caught my eye here was how dirty this battery was, and I really thought this battery was done for. When I got the vehicle, I would not start. We had to jump start it, and the guy told me the battery was no good, so I thought, well, I'll put a charger on it. And I put a charge on it all night, and I came out the next day, and it started right up. So I let it sit for another couple of days. Didn't start it, and it came out, I think, like 4 days later or so, and this thing started right up. So this got me really curious, and I saw the date here, and you can see, I want to show you this battery. Just how nasty it is. Has never been off this vehicle since 2011. I don't even know where I was in 2011. I have a pretty good idea, but kind of a blur. But kind of show you guys here. You see this thing's been bolted on there. Even the hold down clamps are in pretty nasty shape. They're rusty. Got all this corrosion on there around the handles here. And you can see the cables aren't really the best. This is why it kept going down. I guess it set for quite some time and never got a good charge. And the build date on this battery, right here, check this out. Looks like May of 2011. That was over 8 years ago. So this thing held a pretty good charge. And it is a 700 cold cranking amp battery. So I got wondering, I just wonder if this battery's worth keeping. So what I did, well, got one of these. I've had this for a little while, and I've actually tested some of the batteries. And these are wonderful to have, especially right before winter. And I just figured, you know what, we're just going to do a test on this thing, because if I can save $100 on a battery, I'm going to do it. Now this battery here is an Everstart Max, M-A-X-X. I think you can kind of see it down there. I think they still sell this battery. This has a 3-year replacement guarantee. And the ones they sell now, I think the branding is a little different. They have a red sticker on the front. But you can still get this battery for 100 bucks. I know Walmart gets a bad rap for a lot of their batteries, but I can tell you a lot of people tell me they have pretty daggone good luck with their batteries. So what we're going to do, and I'm curious to see, we're going to put a nice little test on this. We're going to draw some amperage here, and we're going to see what we got. I'm going to set the camera down and kind of set this up real quick. Okay, so we got everything hooked up right there, and I think you can kind of see that. Hopefully the sun is not blocking out the, my shadow isn't blocking out the numbers too well there. And you can kind of see it. There we go. And you see we're right at 13 volts, which is pretty impressive for a battery that was built in 2011. So we got our cables hooked up here, and let's go ahead and do a test. And what we got to do is hold this switch down here for 10 seconds, basically, and I'll count. And this is a 700 cold cranking amp battery, and we'll see what we got. Of course, today it's about 55 degrees out here, so right about there is the 700. I think you can see that between 8 and 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this test here. I'm going to hold the camera here and try to flip the switch the best way I can, and hopefully the camera stays in focus. It's been having a lot of problems lately. So here we go. We're right at 13 or so volts, and let's hit the switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're right at 600, which is not too bad for a 700 amp cranking battery. And it's about, I think the temperature now is about 50-55 degrees out here, and you can still see we're at 13.5 volts. And remind you, this has been setting for several days. And let's do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And look at those heating elements. They are getting really hot. And we're still at about 600 or so cold cranking amps. And as I release the switch, we're at 13.4 volts, which is, I think, pretty impressive for a battery that's 8 years old. So, yeah, I have no problem with Walmart batteries. A lot of people are having pretty good luck with them. And if you want to save yourself $100, you know, you can still go to Walmart. And now they do sell some of these batteries here for about $50. The cheaper brand batteries. They're a little different, and I know some of these other batteries that I've gotten for $50 I personally have used are still going after 3.5, 4 years. So yeah, I was pretty impressed. This is still going, and I thought it would be nice to make a little video here because I know a lot of people kind of stay away from Walmart batteries, but not me. If I can save some money and put it in my pocket, it's always a good thing. Okay, so there you go. Let me know what you all think. Would you buy a Walmart battery? Would you like to spend a couple $100 versus maybe get by with a $100 battery? And you can see there it is still pretty nasty and corroded. Hopefully I can get this bracket off because I got to take this battery off and clean this area all up. And I'm just going to continue to keep this battery. I'm going to see how much longer it actually continues to work through the winter months here, and just to get an idea how long it did last. So, but there is the sticker. Let's see if I can clean it off a little bit better for you guys. Proof is right there, and you can see it's never been tampered with. It's not, you know, a trick or anything. And the battery is kind of, you can see all the dirt and acid and rain or whatever has run down the side of the battery down to the tray. So I got to check and see if the tray is okay. But so there you go. I thought I would make a quick video for you guys and show you how it worked out with this battery. Hopefully it'll work out pretty good for me for the rest of the year. And thank you for watching, and subscribe and like and all that. And let me know what you think. And until my next video, guys, I'll see you later.